We're getting a look at harrowing rescues by DPS troopers that earned them honors from the agency.
KXAN's Wes Rappaport gives us an inside look at their heroic actions in the line of duty.
We're gonna get you out.
Pulse-pounding moments as Texas DPS trooper Calvin Starkey uses the jaws of life to cut into a car in a creek off a road in Newton County in February.
Hang tight, okay?
Starkey, a former paramedic, provided first aid to an officer who was hurt while responding and helped the man trapped inside until other emergency crews arrived. In April,
we're going to try to get her right underneath her arms and suck her straight back.
Trooper Briar Cordova, on his way home, helped stop this woman from jumping off a bridge in Amarillo.
Get over there. Get over there. You're okay. You're okay.
As two passers-by coordinated to help.
Man, great job. We did.
Just two examples of the heroic work troopers do every day across the state.
I want to make the world a better place. Just makes me happy that I could do it and just be at the right place at the right time.
That's what we're trained to do.
Agency leaders say a combination of training, technology, and teamwork makes the difference.
As a Department of Public Safety state trooper, we get some of the best training in the state of Texas.
Trooper Cordova deflects the attention. He's just glad to serve in the neighborhoods where he grew up.
I definitely would never consider myself a hero. I would consider myself as somebody who's just wanting to make a difference in the world, and my long goal in this world is to make this world a better place, and I'm just one person, and so I hope that one act, and the more I continue doing this job in my personal life, that I just continue to make the world a better place.
And that was our Wes Rappaport. The department honored 4 others with life-saving awards, including a trooper who applied a tourniquet to a shooting victim, a trooper who pulled a child from a pool, one who saved a driver from a car fire, and one who helped administer CPR to an unconscious driver. In those cases, there either was no video recording for us to show you, or the case is still under investigation and therefore restricted.